My sister attempted to sexually assault my boyfriend and tried to play the victim, so I brutally beat her. My sister has been a very demented individual since day one, especially regarding intimacy and the boundaries that surround it. I remember her telling me she learned how to play with herself at age 9 and asking me if I wanted to see her do it. Of course I said no and she got sad over it. At age 12, she lost her V card and told me proudly about how the guy was 16 and how mature she was for this. Keep in mind I was 10 at the time. Her body count is sky high right now, 62 by age 24 precisely, and the only reason I know it is because she tells me every time she F's someone new, which happens almost every week. Her body count or intimate preferences were never an issue to me. What was an issue was her disregard for boundaries regarding intimacy. She has always told me that men cannot get roped by women, nor can they get sexually assaulted. She states that this is because all men are all hyper-focused on intimacy and it's all they want, and therefore they always want it. Regardless of whether a man says he wants to or not, it is irrelevant to her. She will do whatever she can to get her way. She has assaulted a few men in the past, and threatened them that if they ever come forward about this nonsense as she puts it, she will gladly play the victim and accuse them of rape herself. Once again, the only reason I know all of this is because she tells me this herself with pride. Needless to say, I don't like my sister very much. We do still stay in contact with each other however, as she is my sister and I have been raised in a way where family takes priority. The contact is minimal and I try to keep it that way. Considering the last time I had invited her over she proceeded to have a three-way in the bathroom with two of my friends that were also over. I cut contact with the two friends. Up until last night she was my sister. We may have not always got along but I did consider her family, well not anymore. To understand the issue there is context needed about my boyfriend. He was roped by a family member when he was little, and this has left a huge mark on him. He carries a lot of trauma inside him due to this. He has worked so hard to overcome it and I'm extremely proud of him. One thing to also note about him, is that in the face of trauma, his body seizes up and he can't do anything. My sister fully knows all of this, as he has shared it with her himself in the past. He's an open book which is something I love about him. So, last night I invited my sister over to celebrate a work promotion of hers as this is something she has been striving for a while now. When she came over things were fine, and at some point during the night, we ran out of alcohol. We all wanted a little bit more and there is a 24/7 liquor store near me. I told my sister and my boyfriend that I will be 10 minutes and then I'm going to get a little bit more booze. In hindsight, it was not a smart idea to leave my sister tipsy and alone with my boyfriend. She has stated many times how she finds him attractive, but would never go for him as he's my boyfriend. But she has also said that if I was not his boyfriend, she would have intimacy with him irregardless of the fact he was gay. I do not know how I made the mistake of leaving them alone, but I did. I came back to find my sister crying on the couch and my boyfriend sitting still and in shock on the couch opposite to her. I asked what happened and my sister spoke up, claiming that my boyfriend tried to rope her. My world stopped for a second and my heart broke.